Hello guys, this is Pavel Oskarov from LaravelDaily team and from YouTube channel Laravel Business, and today I want to talk to you about money. Here's a spreadsheet, Google Sheet of all the expenses that we have as LaravelDaily team or agency, and I wanted to show you how much does it cost to run such a team, what is our approach and our options for software that we pay for, and why do we do that. I want to explain. So for you, if you want to grow, for example, you're a freelancer and you want to start hiring or you want to expand into a few people team, how much you would expect to pay just to run your business, not to mention all the marketing maybe or some more expenses like office space, it depends, hardware, whatever, just on software. So we focus on software and this is our breakdown. And just line by line, I will comment something. So DigitalOcean, we pay around $100 per month. It varies, depends on the load. And that mostly goes to our quick admin panel as a product, servers. Half of that, and then another half for various staging servers, staging for different projects. Some of them are more resourceful. Some of them are less heavy on resources. But in total, it's around $100 a month. And we cannot really save on that. So another questions I want to discuss is how much can we save actually? Maybe we can get rid of some of that. So DigitalOcean is by far the biggest. So $100 a month, and that's pretty much non-negotiable. Travis CI, a newcomer on our list. We started using that only 3 months ago, and it already paid off. It seems like it's quite a big expense, $69 a month for continuous integration service. But I've shot another video on YouTube channel Laravel Business about how it works with our GitHub, Travis CI, and Laravel project. If we run automated tests, we already saw like 5 times or so it prevented production bug or like staging bug, and noticed something that developers didn't notice themselves. So I think it's a good investment. Overall, it starts paying off when you have multiple projects, multiple team members, and more risk of failure. By the way, in our case, that LaravelDaily team thing currently is myself, 2 more people full-time, and then 5 more people remote freelance as needed basis. So from like 10 hours to sometimes full-time, depending on the project's amount of work and stuff like that. So if you count full-timers, let's call it a 5-person team, something like that. Then MailChimp. MailChimp is software that I use for sending every Thursday newsletters about Laravel, and it used to be free. I used to be on free plan until I reached 2,000 followers, 2,000 subscribers, and then I started paying for that. And probably I would find another software which would be a little cheaper, like not 30, but maybe at $20 or $19 a month. But it's just I got used to it, and I have also a tool that uses MailChimp API to send the newsletters, so that is also non-negotiable. Travis CI is kind of optional. I personally choose to pay for that from my own pocket just to make systems more stable, and it will pay off in the long run, I think. Bugsnag is software that we use to inform us about bugs. I also have videos about that. Just Google on Laravel Business Bugsnag. It's marvelous. It's also non-negotiable because it saves huge amount of time to reproduce the bugs. So first it informs about the bug. Something appears like Laravel 500 error or something. It goes to Bugsnag, then it goes to our Slack, and then it goes to email to whoever is working on that project, and sometimes on Trello, so a few integrations here and there. But it's not the main reason why it's brilliant. It's brilliant because it shows all the details about the bug that would appear for another user on another machine, another computer, on another server, and we have all the details of that request, so we know what post data or get data comes from, what is the user ID of that. Well, basically all the scenario, all the requests that we need to know, it's all there in Bugsnag. Well, not everything. Sometimes it is something missing, because if it happens within a job and we don't have too much information, sometimes it is missing, but it's our fault to not put that information there for Bugsnag. Otherwise, $29 is a no-brainer to save hours of trying to reproduce the same bugs. Next, CrispChat, chat software that I use live chat on our quick admin panel. $20, that's possibly negotiable because there are free analogs of live chat software. But I do like that Crisp. I've tested a few more systems, more enterprise-ish, like Intercom or Drift, but I just liked CrispChat and their Android app for specifically Android because my phone is Android and I get a lot of messages on my phone and I reply via live chat on Android. So I landed on CrispChat. I'm pretty satisfied with that. I don't want to change it to anyone. Next, Bitbucket. Bitbucket, we used to have a lot of projects on Bitbucket because it used to be free for private repositories. But then we started paying for membership. So it costs, when you reach, I think, 5 team members or something, then you pay $2 per month per team member. So in total, currently there are 9 people on our account. Sometimes some of them are clients who want to access the repositories, but slowly we are moving to GitHub. More and more projects we move to GitHub if possible, partly to use Travis CI because it works with GitHub. And partly because GitHub is just better, especially if you try to load the page with pull request with bigger amount of files. Bitbucket will just, I don't know, crash your browser or load really slowly. GitHub is much better at that. And a few more small-ish details are better on GitHub. And we do pay for GitHub for the account for $7. I'll actually show you. I have open in my Firefox. So Pro plan for GitHub introduces this: unlimited collaborators, free GitHub, unlimited private repositories changed the game basically, and Bitbucket is less popular now, even less than it used to be. So this was a game changer. And then for us, we have to pay for this. So we have more than 3 collaborators on private repositories. So we moved to $7 per month plan. Get back to our Google sheet, and we also pay for 2 tools via Laravel itself, via Taylor, and I started subscribing really early. That's why the prices are lower than currently official prices. So for Laravel Forge I paid $10 a month, and for Envoyer I've paid $100 per year, and that's divided by 12, so it's $8 a month, which is also no-brainer. And we do use that a lot, but even if we didn't use that, that's a way to support Laravel and Taylor himself. And also, like, mine are $2 for AWS S3, which we use sometimes to test some file uploads. And then there are quite a few free things that we use. Google Sheet that I'm showing right now is free. And Trello and Slack, we didn't upgrade to paid plans because, well, for Trello, I didn't find any specific feature or integration that would pay off so much that we have to use it. And Slack also, we don't really need that unlimited history search. And what else do they need? File upload storage. It's enough to have free plan for now. This is an interesting case. We used to use toggle.com for time tracking, but in the end we decided to move that to our own system. So for $1,000 or $2,000 we've created our own. That's my expense for like if you count the time of developers. We've created our own simple timer, which is just for timing and some reports, whereas Toggle is more like bigger system and half of those features we don't need. But what our timer does is custom reports. So our time is in our database and I can do whatever reporting I want by filtering by anything, create custom reports and tie that with some hourly rates, which is much harder to do in Toggle or in whatever software, external software you use. You cannot do really custom reporting there because sometimes you need to calculate something really special. So for that, we've created our own local timer. And then locally, I'm not sure how other developers, other teammates pay for their software, like what software they use. It's not really standardized in our team. It's kind of getting there. But for myself, my own story, I pay for PHPStorm. This is my price because I'm also payer for like 3 years or so. So that's yearly price, 53. That's not per month, that's per year. And then these, I've just listed what I have opened currently on my computer. These are tools on my Mac. I use these to just work with development and with PHP and with Laravel and with databases. That's source tree is for Git. For source control, Postman is for API requests, and MySQL Workbench as well for MySQL. So these are the tools that we use, software, and it's rounding up about $300 per month just on software, just to run the business. Also, you can count like tax expenses, not tax, but accounting expenses, banking, all the transfers, office space including like internet bill, heating bill, whatever. So a lot of extra expenses involved. In total, I'm counting around $1,000 minimum per month to just run such business. And then it depends what else you want. For example, my own personal expense to travel to like LaraCon EU, and I've been to Laravel Live UK. So that's part of the work. It's fun to get there and drink beer with guys, but it's also kind of a marketing expense for my own team to get noticed, to also gain knowledge, and well, be more visible. So yeah, that's the thing I wanted to talk about. Just share the numbers, which is not directly related to Laravel, but more directly related to business. And the channel, this YouTube channel is called Laravel Business. So this video was about business. If you have any more questions, or if you want to share some knowledge about what software you use and recommend, and what should maybe we add to our software stack, please fill in the blank in the comment. And yeah, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button to be notified of new videos, and see you guys in other videos of Laravel Business Video Channel.